Oh boy, I went down another Vosh rabbit hole. On doing research for my last video, I discovered Vosh's Newgrounds account. For those of you who don't know, Newgrounds was founded in 1995. It hosted a lot of games and had a vibrant community in the late 90s and early 2000s. It was a huge part of early internet culture. It allowed users to play games, spread memes, and make friends online. A lot of 90s kids will have fond memories of this website, including Vosh, evidently. This is Vosh's Newgrounds account. How do I know? Well, there's quite a bit of evidence. Firstly, his age. Vosh posts at various times stating his age. For example, here he says he's 17 years old. This was posted February 2008. Since we know Vosh was born in 1994, these timelines add up. Here he created a thread saying that he lives in Beverly Hills. Doesn't that make me awesome? At this point, it's pretty well known that Vosh grew up there.
I've said this before, the only thing about Beverly Hills High School that struck me as especially wealthy, the only thing about it that really gave me the feeling that I was at like a really good school was the
Nowadays, it seems he's a little bit more coy about his wealthy upbringing. I guess it's too overtly gauche caviar to be bragging about your wealth while claiming to be a socialist. But here he states, I'm rich, so I couldn't care less, and I'm only getting richer. Here's a post where he points someone to his AIM screen name, which is Irish Laddie 235. For those of you who don't know, Vosh used to go by Irish Laddie before changing his name after allegations of sexual harassment from Poppy. Check out my last video for more information on that. And it wouldn't be Vosh if he didn't bring up his sexual obsession with horses. Anyway, what did I find? Before I share, I just want you to keep in mind that Vosh was quite young when he was making these posts. He started posting when he was around 14 years old, and the posts continued till he was about 17, 18. And I must say, Vosh was quite precocious for this age. For his age at the time, he's conspicuously very intelligent. And I must admit, I was shocked how politically aware he was in his early teenage years. And for the most part, his political opinions haven't changed all that much. Alright, so let's jump into some of the posts. I mentioned in my last video, there's a lot of sexist undertones to what Vosh does. There was the aforementioned sexual harassment cases and his spat with J.K. Rowling, where he told her to start apologizing and be quiet. Somebody posted, the point is, women have proven themselves to be just as strong and as powerful leaders as men are. To which Vosh replied, then why are males bigger, faster, stronger, smarter, and have ruled the world for as long as everyone can remember? Also, Vosh, you're conflating gender with sex. Sorry, I'm vicariously imagining what modern Vosh would say about this. Here, keyboard warrior Vosh says that if he met this guy in real life, he would kick his ass, and possibly rape your mother and sister too, because they are women, and therefore weaker than me, so they aren't human. Today, as of recording, I can see Vosh posting on Reddit accusing someone of being anti-Semitic. But back in the day, someone posted anti-Semitism, to which Vosh tersely replies, it's hilarious. Quick reminder that Vosh was banned on Twitch for saying that Israel should be bombed.
And I went pretty hard criticizing Israel there. And got myself an indefinite suspension.
Here Vosh created a post entitled Jews, Too Much Power? He elaborates, I'd like to do a bit of a survey here. Who thinks Jews are too powerful? They are the richest group of people in the world. We can't criticize them without being called a fascist. Israel is violating human rights treaties, abusing our support, and has a power base greatly disproportionate to its size and power. He says he doesn't want to limit Jewish power, he's just wary of them, and that makes sense. It's kind of funny comparing this to how he accuses other people of being anti-Semitic.
And for no reason at all, they elected Adolf Hitler.
Not a Nazi though. He's just saliently critiquing the influence of Israeli politicians. Okay, just that's it. It's just a Middle Eastern geopolitical advisor talking about Israeli influence.
That's Ryan Dawson, by the way, who Vosh is still afraid to debate.
Do you think the Jews have a disproportional amount of power?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, I don't think that is. I'm just clarifying. I'm just making sure.
Pick any group, any political party.
Okay, I've just got to make sure. Okay,
No.
That sounds like there's a bit of projection going on here, Vosh. This is a bit more personal, but ask any Irish person and they'll tell you it's so cringe when Americans claim to be Irish. In this thread called Effing Irish, Vosh says, F you, we're a proud and intelligent people. You're not Irish, Vosh. Beverly Hills is very far from Ireland. Stop appropriating my culture, please. Here's a bit of fatphobia from Vosh. I can understand being tolerant toward lardasses, he says, because Vosh was quite skinny at the time of writing this. I wonder if his opinion has changed, since he's now one of the lardasses. It's like one of those body transformation pics, except flipped the wrong way around. Find out how I went from this to this in just 28 days. Link in the description. Anyway, there's plenty of stuff in there that could be discussed, including an entire thread where Vosh talks about the first girl he fingered. But to be honest, there's been enough cringe for one day. I don't think I can handle any more. Anyway, bring back the old Vosh, that's all I'm saying.